Hi everyone, I'm Jiang junbo. I just built my Hackintosh within $700. Well, I use RMB, but equal to $700. I want to test my computer out, and I want to talk about something. Okay, last month I was invited to a company who produce sea cucumber. For those who don't know what is sea cucumber, it's a seafood. I can't explain more. Here's the picture. This company mainly produces sea cucumber. Well, it produces other seafood as well. And I was invited to see their farm. It's called farm. They invite me to make a video. It's not about promoting or stuff. Just me talking about my experience of visiting the company. It's more like a vlog of myself. It's like a personal vlog. There's no specific requirement, and there isn't a lot of money involved. They paid the hotel and the transportation for me. And I did make a video. It's not that, to be honest, it's not that successful. Only about 70,000 views. It's not that successful, to be honest. But the most important thing is the people in the company love the video. They like it. I think that's something, even though the fans don't like it too much. I'll show you the video. Because my old computer isn't powerful enough, I have to separate the video in several parts to make it, and then I put it together. This is a museum owned by the company. This is the sea cucumber. Well, what's in the left, it's dry. What's in the right, it's filled with water. The trip consists of many days, like 5 or 6 days. The most important day is day 1, because the day 1 is the day I visited the company and their farm. I will show you. This is my Final Cut Pro. I purchased the Apple computer and the Apple software, but my computer is getting old and I don't want to buy a new Apple computer anymore because I'm short for the money. I built my own Hackintosh, and I can use my Apple software legally because I have bought it. I went to another province called Shandong province. I have to take the flight to there. The sales management drive me to the museum. This is the shoes which the fishermen use in the past. This is made of leather from pig. As you can see, it's there's a seal. Yeah. It's called water shoes in Chinese, 水鞋. The full video was in Chinese and I posted it in another channel if you want to see it. I don't know if you can understand anything because I narrate quite a lot. I narrate throughout the video. There's a lot of information going on. And then that's the museum. It even has sharks. There's a lot of creature, has nothing to do with the sea cucumber. But it's interesting. Okay, this is the fish that will eat your dirty stuff from the hand or eat your old skin. Okay, pretty much that. Okay, anyway, I don't want to edit too much about the video. I just want to test how the computer works. For this adventure, I have a dedicated video. So this video is, I want to share the experience in English to some friends, whoever was watching. Oh, and about the title, I'm about to get to the title. Before going to the company, I did a little research. There's a video talk about why sea cucumber is so expensive. The thing is, it's not expensive, guys. It's not expensive. It's a common misunderstanding. Okay, that's the museum, sea museum. I don't know the word. I haven't been using the word for quite a lot. Okay, it's that's the company's name and Museum of China. This is the sea cucumber, many sea cucumber, and it's huge. It's huge. It's the same length of my arm. Well, because of the angle, it's not that correct because this is behind the glass and my hand was in front of the glass. Anyway, this is really the same length as my hands. There are sea cucumbers from all over the world. Okay. And this is the processing of the sea cucumber. Okay, here comes why it's not expensive. In the video, they compare the sea cucumber to the cucumber. It says like something like $1,000 to $1 per kilo. Here's the thing: the sea cucumber freshly come out of the sea only cost 85 to 88 yuan per kilo, which is more than $10 per kilo, less than $50. I can give you the rate though. See, this is RMB. This is RMB to USD. Okay, I want you guys to see it, so I will use some English. I will use some English websites, but it's not very obvious. Okay, well, how about the bean? How about the bean? RMB to USD. Okay, the sea cucumber freshly come out of the sea only costs $12 per kilo. Then why is this something? Someone says like 1,000, because it's contain water. It's from the sea, like the fruit. If you make the fruit dry, it will cost a lot because the water is running out. I hope you understand. So for example, and not only the water running out, the procedure of producing the sea cucumber. See, the sea cucumber has something to do with this, and that's the sea cucumber. And you got to cut it. You cut it here. There's a knife. You cut it. You cut here, and then you dig out all the guts. So you dig out the guts, make it even less weighted, make it weight even less, right? And you get out of the guts because it's an animal. You get out of the guts, and then you boil it. You boil it. When you boil it, it just start to shrink. It just start to shrink, and then more protein or something will running out. And you put it in the salt, it will shrink again because the water is coming out. Okay, the last two steps are really the old fashion. We don't use it anymore. As you can see, the last step was replaced by the modern process. You can use cold wind to make it dry, or you can give it a vacancy to make it dry. Sorry about my English. I'm not embarrassing at all because I don't have enough time to prepare. Sorry about that. I'm just sharing my experience. And for some people who is curious, maybe some people will come to China to buy sea cucumber, or you got to eat sea cucumber in the future. Maybe, who knows, right? You got to taste different stuff. And that's their product line. There's quite a lot. There's a snack, and there's makeups as well. Then we exit the museum. We went to the golf club. That's the golf club of their company. The company has a golf club. They own it. The company owns it. Most of the tourists is Korean. It's not Chinese. See, the price table was written in Korean. And then even the chopsticks, well, for you guys, you don't have any idea. Like the chopsticks, maybe it's the same. Chinese chopsticks or the Korean chopsticks, they're probably the same. But for us, it's different. As I holding the chopsticks on my hand, I feel very strange because this chopsticks is narrow. It's not round or square. It's narrow. Okay, so do you see that? It's not the same thickness. Okay, and then they serve me some food. Okay, this is the couple who went to the base. Okay, this is called base or the farm. The farm. They want to purchase 100 kilo. You cannot purchase any less than that because otherwise they won't welcome you. They will not welcome you. You have to purchase more than that, at least 100 kilo. So 100 kilo. Each kilo is like 88, so 100 kilo. Okay, can I? Yeah, that's the minimum. How to say that? That's the minimum sea cucumber you got to pay That's the minimum price you have to pay. I lack for the better word, sorry. That's the minimum dollar you have to pay if you want to purchase directly from the base, from the farm. Well, okay, in the video I mentioned before, in the video produced by the other people, they mentioned something about farm the sea cucumber to collecting the sea cucumber. So this is their farm. You can see it's not sea. This is not sea. They have the border. It's not sea. It's built from the sea. It's not the sea itself. It's not the sea itself. This is the fish, and we have the second day. Second part, not the same. The first day, the second part of the first day. Okay, that's their base, the fishing base. You have to pass their fishing base. This is fishing base. You see, the fishing base is well decorated, and the road is pretty good. See, it even has green area and a little mountain in it. But when you pass, there's a okay, I forgot the word for that. There's a stop. You have to pass the stop. Well, sorry about the English. And when you pass the stop, and then the road is become very nasty. Only mud road. There's no. It's not very nice. You can see there's no green plantation, and it's very bad. The situation is bad because it's farm. Nobody decorate the farm. It has to be practical. And this is a tool. It's like a net. It's a tool. Here they raise the baby sea cucumber. The baby sea cucumber. And because it's very weak, it will die if you put it directly to the sea. Most of them will die. You have to keep the survival rate high to make it profitable. They keep it in the net. When it's grow bigger, it will put it into the sea. Without the net, without any support, it will grow naturally. Okay, you can see the border. And every road you see was built from nothing by thousands truckload of the mud. They built the road. Every solid ground that you see was built by man. Was not natural. Okay, was not natural. So the mud. That's the character for mud. As I made a little animation to to show the audience how this was done by mud. It's all by mud. Okay, that's a pump. They have to control this water level because the water level has something to do with the water temperature. They have to control the temperature to make the survival rate high. And when the operator start to collect the sea cucumber, they will drain the water to make the water level very low to let people operate easier. Okay, there is a greenhouse. It's like a greenhouse. Well, it's a blue house, but it's the same as a greenhouse. The temperature is higher in the winter, so they keep the seed, the baby sea cucumber, in the blue house to make it just don't die. That's all they're asking. Just don't die, okay? And then that's the farm. They keep the grow-ups, well, and that's they just harvest. It's called harvest. It's not collecting anymore. If it's in wild, you collect the things. You collect the fruit and stuff. But if it's farm, you have to be harvest. It's the different verb. So it's harvest. They just harvest from the sea. Well, they also twisted the sea, and there's many box, and you can see the sea cucumber here. Okay, and that's me. I just cut out the sound because I'm not going to understand anything. The wind is very, very heavy. The wind is very heavy. Why my hair isn't moving? God. Oh, yeah. You can see that my hair is moving a little, right? and they were very busy. They just unloaded the sea cucumber, and they are moving again. They didn't allow me to get into one of these boats because it's dangerous. And I will slow them down. Definitely, I will slow them down. They are professional. They have to make money. I don't want to. They don't want me to slow them down. I don't want to slow. I don't want me to slow them down as well, because they need to make money. Okay, that's the amount. That's the weight they are going to buy. 100 kilo. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. 100. Okay. It's a Chinese kilo. It's not. Yeah, the minimize. It's called minimum order. Minimum order MOD MOQ quantity. The minimum order quantity. I remember the name. The minimum order quantity MOQ is 50 kilogram. Okay, 50 kilogram. Okay, this 100 unit. This unit is half a kilo. Half a kilo. It's something Chinese people use. Sorry about that. I was not accurate. Okay. So this is the price for half a kilo. So for a kilo, you have to pay this, $25. Sorry about that, guys. $25 a kilogram. Okay. This is not kilogram, and that's about it. That's about it. Okay, I don't know if anyone will watch this. Because I made a good video, but I don't have the time and effort to make another good video as well. I have to move on with my other projects. But I don't know if anyone like it. Maybe give me a comment or something. All the footage was taken by myself, and it's from China. Maybe someone will like to see it. Okay, I will put the full video, the link of the full video below. Even though I don't understand anything. Okay. See you next time. Peace. Bye bye. Yesterday I talked about most of the stuff I want to talk about, but as I went to sleep, I realized I forgot something about how much exactly does it cost. Oh, I have to open a numbers. Okay, that's the number. How much does it cost exactly? I will make an example. 100 jin, that's the Chinese unit. It's cost, well, oh yeah, I have to, jin, this is 100, that's the weight, okay? So weight is, that's the kilo. It's 50 because half a kilo is 1 jin, the Chinese unit. And the cost is 88 per unit. Here, 88. 100 plus 88 is 8,800 yuan, Chinese yuan. That's the yuan. Well, it's the same. The total amount are the same. 100 because the unit will change. Or 176 per kilo. You can change the unit, but the total amount of the money are the same. Is that understandable? Wait, I have to watch it. I have to. That's my aunt. I have to take care of my mom. I've been taking care of my mom for a month. She's lying in the bed for a month doing nothing, so I have to do everything. And it's terrible. I went through some mental breakdown as well because it's too much work for me. Okay, again, that's the total amount of the money. I talked about something about shrink. So 100 jin, when after the processing, after process, it will weight only 3 to 4 jin, which is 1.5 to 2 kilogram. So 50 kilogram will shrink after you dig out the guts, you boil it, and you put as much salt as possible and make it dry. It will weight only 1.5 to 2 kilogram. That's what is rest, all right? But the total amount of money is still the same. You paid 8,000. Then the price will become, you have to use the 8,000 to divide 2 or 1.5. Let's say it will divide by 2. Then it will cost 4,000 yuan, right? 4,000 yuan per kilo. Then that's the cost where it's coming out of the farm and then make it all the processing. And you have to plus the electricity, the labor force, because there are human working in the factory to make it happen, make it dry. There are labor force, and you have to include in the tax, right? You have to pay the tax. Then that's the price. That's the price you have to pay. Price. Okay, that's the price. So for Chinese people, it's 2,000 yuan per jin, which is half a kilo. And for other people use kilo, it will become 400 yuan. God, 400 yuan a kilo. Okay, this is the cost, and then you will have to buy it in the shop. So in the shop, the shop owner have to make some money as well. So it will become. It's called detail, right? It's the detail. The detail will become 4,000 yuan a kilo. A jin, not kilo. Okay, this is big. This will become 400 yuan a kilo. And for the one who use kilo, it will cost 8,000 yuan a kilo, and you have to convert the money to dollars. Dollar per kilo. Then that's the price. So that's how the sea cucumber. That's how the price of the sea cucumber come from $100 per kilo to $1,000 per kilo. Okay, I hope you guys understand now. Okay. See you next time. Bye bye. Okay, that's for real. This time for real. Bye bye.